How's it going, guys? It's January 9th, and we haven't been on the camera for the last week because we've been riding resorts and stuff, so we're hoping that we can get you caught up. So, I'm hoping that within the next couple minutes here, we're going to get you caught up of what we've been doing riding Keystone and A Basin. Pryor's definitely got a lot of cool stories from A Basin and maybe a few battle scars from A Basin. And then Keystone was fun as well, so let's get into it.
Yeah, word. I guess, where did we leave off? We got the backcountry all summed up out of Loveland Pass. And then our next day was at Keystone. Did a little park. It was like kind of icy, to be honest with you. Nothing really to write home about. But the next day was when it really got interesting, because then we went over to A Basin, because we got the Keystone A Basin Pass. You can hit either resort. And it was a powder day, and it was definitely, I don't know, it was really enjoyable. It was
awesome.
Nothing like it, because when we were out there, Ian and I did some hikes across the top of the ridge on the backside, and we did that a few times because, I mean, once we hit that first run, it was like we just wanted to keep hitting that over and over again because that was insane. It was just probably a 40-minute hike through all that powder if you had to like break trail. But man, once you hit that, it was just every turn was face shots. You know, you're trying to yell about it, you just got a mouthful of snow, you know? It was great.
The powder was definitely nice. The only thing that kind of sucked, or doesn't suck, it was just awesome because it was gnarly.
Yeah.
So like we had like whiteout conditions on the top, so like you couldn't even see like 10 feet in front of you, which was awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Completely worth it. And Pryor can talk to you a little more about the battle scars that he got from doing it a couple days ago.
Oh, word. So the day, it was the day after that, after we hit those hikes, I just wanted to do that the whole day. So I was actually just like by myself the next day, and all I did was that hike. I didn't do any other runs. I just kept hiking across the top of that bowl. I think I got like 7 in throughout the day. I didn't really stop for lunch or anything, but at the start, I thought I was going to stop because my feet were pretty cold. And then after like the second or third, I was like, my feet aren't so cold anymore. It was a bad idea because they actually just went like numb. And then when I got back to the hotel that night, I took off my socks. My toes were purple. And like once I actually got feeling back, that was shitty. It really hurt. But that's why today I kind of had my runs cut short a little bit because it just like started to hurt again. But I came in a few runs earlier than everybody else today. But well, there was those cornices too. That was pretty sick. Yes. I was really stoked on that. These cornices, you could kind of pick your size of what you wanted to like drop into the bowl, and some of them were like, you know, higher than the ceiling, and you know, like 5 feet tucked under and like at least 12-15 feet up, so you could just huck. And I had my first legitimate tomahawk, actually. Tucked my tips in, should have kept those tips up. Keep those tips up. Just like send some dollar signs down the top of that. That was so much fun.
Is this weird if I just come in here? So, a couple days ago, I had the worst fall of my snowboarding career. I hit an ice patch, caught my toe edge, and I triple tomahawked. I felt fine right away, so I just got up and skied down. And then me and Carly went into the lodge, and all of a sudden it hit me, and I was super messed up. My left, like part of my neck, shoulder, hip, knee, everything was just ruined. I couldn't even ski the next day. So I just ended up having to, we bought 4-day passes to Keystone A Basin, and I didn't even use all 4. And then I felt so sore and shitty. And on top of that, I'm sick also. So I ate another one of my ski passes. Just not the best week for Brandon.
Damn, Brandon.
So the last couple days, Brandon said, or as what Pryor said too, is they took their last day off because they went to Denver for Pryor to get his stuff because he's moving to Oregon, if we didn't talk about that already, which is awesome. He's going to be a lifty there. But the last day we rode a lot of park in Keystone, so we have a lot of footage of that. Shout out to Aaron Bartz and his 3-axis gimbal and his filming. So we woke up today, and there's definitely a lot more snow than what we initially had expected. Where are you guys
Damn.
I thought you had to reverse.
Oh, I thought you.
When I was on the lift, I heard a story from a local guy, and he was telling me about how Crescent Butte hasn't shut school down in 35 years because of snow. They even closed like the post office. They closed the transit from Gunnison to Crescent Butte. So that I guess shows the magnitude of the snow that we're getting these last couple days and
Insane.
into the continuing days.
Yeah,
So, the
seriously.
conditions were awesome today, besides the fact that it was like a little wet and soggy, but
Yeah, it was definitely soggy, if I had like one word for it too. But besides that, it was awesome. I mean, if you could get out of bounds, it was pretty sweet. So I think it was like my first round, I took the T-bar, and then there was like some untracked stuff right through there. But once you hit where the groomers would be, I guess. Once you hit where the groomers would be, it was like all choppy. So they ended up closing down most of the lifts too. So everybody just kind of came in a little bit early. So 10 days, 102 inches. That's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely reason to be shutting down school for first time in 30-something years. But yeah, I don't know, that's nuts. Lots of powder out there, almost too much because the Abbey danger is pretty high. Speaking of which, we were thinking about trying to hit the backcountry this week. Trying to make it out of bounds and do a little skinning, a little touring. I got my Abbey bag and beacon, probe and shovel and everything, and I'm trying to get a hookup to find somebody here through like a friend of a friend that could show me around in the backcountry, because I mean, I've not checked any of this yet, and I definitely don't want to go alone. So trying to check that out later this week, see if that pans out.
we'll definitely keep you posted with upcoming videos as to what we're going to be doing these next couple days. We're hoping to have 1 or 2 videos, but that should be about it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Concluded.
I'm sick as fuck.